Hey everyone! So today I'm coming at you with another video, and this is actually going to be a little bit different than my other videos. It's actually I'm actually going to be starting a college series. I am a recent graduate from the University of Texas at Austin, and I thought, why not give some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way and some things that I wish I would have known while, I was going through the whole college experience and whatnot. So this is that. So this is actually the first video in this series, and this video will actually be about orientation, different tips that I wish I would have known, and things that I did that I actually was very grateful that I did and that I knew about. So this is definitely going to be that video, and I really hope it helps some incoming freshmen, anyone doing orientations this summer. I know that it can be kind of scary because that is the first time where you're actually on campus, like by yourself, like your parents aren't there. It's just you. So hopefully this video can definitely relieve some of that stress and you go into your orientation very excited about it. So let's get to it. So I believe I have 9 tips for you guys. And if you see me looking down, my computer's on my lap. So just don't mind me. But let's just jump right into it. So my first tip would definitely be go to everything, like any and everything that is happening. Like whether you're not, if you're thinking, I don't know if I like that, it doesn't seem like that's something I'd be into, you really never know until you try. And I know from my orientation experience, everything was kind of planned out for us, and we would go with our RA/OA, which was resident advisor, orientation advisor, and she kind of had us go to everything and make sure that we were at everything. But I know a lot of people were like, I'm just gonna skip that, especially like towards the end of the night. There are a lot of optional things that you can go to, but those were some of the most fun events that I went to, and that's where I met a lot of different people. That's where I actually met my roommate, so I was really happy about that. So definitely just go to everything. Like, you never know who you're gonna meet, if you're gonna have fun. Like, you never know until you try, and everything is catered towards you. Okay, number 2, socialize. This is something that was definitely hard for me because I am sort of like an introvert. I'm very shy, so it was definitely hard to like put myself out there. But once I realized that everyone's kind of in the same boat as me, I was like, oh, okay, like a lot of people here may know some people, but they don't know everybody. So a lot of the times everyone going, they're kind of just there by themselves. So definitely try to make friends. Definitely just talk to everyone. Go up to anybody. Even when you're at lunch, be like, oh, can I sit here? A lot of the times, no one's going to say no. So get to know people, exchange information, especially like Twitters, Instagrams, all that stuff is going to come in handy. Let me tell you. Number 3 is come prepared with questions for your advisor. This is something that I didn't do. I didn't really look up anything before I went to my orientation, which I kind of wish I would have. So if you do get the opportunity to kind of talk to your advisor or ask them questions, or even if it's like in a group setting, definitely do that. Just because it'll save you a lot. Because I know for me, my orientation weekend was the weekend where we did sign up for classes. So there's a lot going on, and I didn't know that we were signing up for classes that weekend. So definitely ask them anything that pops into your head before you go, anything you want to know, whether as like what you should be taking, what you shouldn't be taking. And these things are very important to get to before you register, just because that registration day, I remember seeing a lot of people panicking because they could not get in the classes that they wanted to take. But unbeknownst to them, they didn't need to take those classes. So definitely do your research about different classes and whatnot, and kind of stay on. Number 4, get advice from upperclassmen. So the upperclassmen there are definitely there to kind of like cater to you for orientation. So do not be afraid to go up to them and ask them questions. You'll definitely, like, it'll be worth it. Especially it might seem scary or whatever, but if they're there like tabling or asking you to come to an event or something like that, why not just ask them, because they are there to kind of like let you in on the secrets of your university. And I know that it's definitely beneficial to ask them about classes and things like that if you've kind of already got your schedule mapped out. Just for the sake that asking them, they have been on the university at least for a year, so they're gonna know a lot more about different things, and you want that insight. You want to know, like, oh, should I stay at this dorm? What's it like at this dorm? Is this dorm a party dorm? Should I take this class with this professor? Is this professor hard? Is this class easy? Like, should I bring my car? Things like that. Just, you want to ask all those questions and get those out of the way, and they will let you know things that the university itself may not let you know. There's a lot of different, like, what would I call them? There's a lot of like hidden gems and hidden secrets that the university is not going to tell you. Like, they're going to expect you to find it, and if you don't start talking to people that have already been there, you will not find it until it's too late. So definitely get the 411 from upperclassmen. Okay, number 5, do not forget about your classes after you register. So we registered for classes, I think the last day of orientation, and that is one of those things where you kind of get like wrapped up in everything else, where you kind of forget your classes. If you register for a class that you no longer want to take, you definitely want to know those add drop periods. And then on top of that, if your kind of degree plan is set to where you have a little leeway on classes you can take, you may want to take a class with someone that you know, which is definitely, it'll make your first day a lot easier. Number 6, you definitely want to ask around for a roommate. As I said before, orientation is where I met my roommate, and I loved her. We're still cool, so you know. But it's not weird around this time to kind of ask around for roommates, especially with people that you've clicked with. Get to know people, so you'll have less anxiety when you come to college and you're in your dorm. You won't be one of those people that don't know their roommate at all. You're like, am I gonna be stuck with a weirdo that practices voodoo or witchcraft or something like that? You don't want to live with that person unless you're into that sort of thing. 7, get to know your roommate that you will be living with that weekend for orientation, or those couple of days if it's not on the weekend. That person can actually be your very first friend at your university, and honestly, if y'all really click, exchange numbers, keep in touch, y'all can room together. Try your hardest, and if you don't click with your roommate, definitely get to know the other people that are on your floor. Keep your door open. Like, I feel like that's like so easy, but definitely keep your door open. Go talk to your neighbor. Some people have had that person that they met orientation weekend, that was their roommate, have friendships that have lasted through graduation. So, you never know. Number 8, explore the campus. If you know your schedule is kind of like set in stone, or even after you register, if you have time, walk that like route and see if you need to make any adjustments, because my university is big. Like, they don't call it the 40 acres for nothing. It's huge. And if you're trying to walk from one side of campus to the other side of campus in like 10 to 15 minutes, that might be a little bit of a stretch. But yeah, you definitely want to explore the campus, see like what the gym looks like. I know I loved our gym. We had an indoor track, so I loved it. I didn't use it a lot, but I loved it. Yeah, get to know where the gym is, get to know where different eating places are, where you'll probably be spending most of your time, see what's over there, get to like look at the dorms. The most important thing, if I would have looked at the dorms before, I probably would not have put the place where I ended up staying my freshman year, because that was a nightmare. But the only good thing about my dorm was that it had the like dining hall in it, but there was nobody located over there, so I was mad. Number 9, and this is the last tip, and I think it really is the most important tip, is to not only watch out for yourself, but watch out for other people during orientation. Just because there is a lot going on, and there are going to be parties like off campus, like things that the university may not be putting on. There are going to be parties, and if you choose to go, watch out for whoever you're going with, and yourself too, but whoever you're going with, don't leave the people that you came with. And honestly, if you choose to indulge in whatever, be safe, know who you're getting it from. Like, I'm like not kidding about this at all. It is really something that you may not think happens, but it can happen, and you really want to be safe, but at the same time have fun, do what you want to do, live it up, all that good stuff. Okay, you guys, so that was my 9 tips on, yeah, like on orientation weekend or days. I say weekend because mine was on a weekend, I'm pretty sure. Probably not. It probably wasn't on a weekend. Just kidding. Orientation period. So I mean, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you have a little bit of less anxiety. I hope this kind of helped, and that you kind of have a plan, but not really. I think the number one thing, and I said this was like my number one tip, is just go to everything. Don't be stuck in your room. Like, don't be too fixated on your schedule. Don't be stressed out about, I don't even know, but just have fun. Like, this is honestly, this is really a fun weekend. Like, it is a fun couple of days. I was saying this is going to be a whole series of just college advice. If you want to see a video on anything else, leave a comment below, because I'm super excited for this series. It's always been kind of like something that I've wanted to do, is just kind of like give back to the community on what I learned from my 4 years at UT. So, you know, leave some comments below. What was your orientation like? Was it stressful? Was it fun? Did you meet your best friend for life? Did you meet your roommate? Like, just let me know. And if you have any tips for orientation yourself, leave them down below as well. Have a conversation, you know. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, give it a thumbs up. And also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos from me. Okay, you guys, I will catch you in my next video. So yeah, bye.